Hello YouTube, I'm Seeking the Narrow Way, and today we're going to delve a little deeper into how the Bible is a miracle. Many people may be wondering why I'd compare the Bible to a work of fiction. In making that comparison, I wanted to show the stark difference between a work of fiction and the Bible. Both create a comprehensible and cohesive narrative. However, a work of fiction takes a lot of forethought and planning to achieve this, while on the other hand, the Bible achieves it after being written by a large number of people over a large period of time. There was no collaboration on character, plot, or themes. Because people think differently, they focus on different aspects. Not to mention, character traits that would seem positive to some people would seem negative to others. So if two or more people work on a book and do not collaborate, then the finished product will have an incomprehensible plot and inconsistent characters. With this being the case, then how could around 40 authors write individual works over thousands of years and create a single cohesive narrative? I'd like to use an analogy for this. So let's say a woman decided to travel around the world with a specific goal in mind. As she travels, she interacts with a lot of people, some in meaningful ways, others in superficial ways. She may also assist some people in accomplishing their own goals while she keeps her goal in mind. When she gets to her final destination, she accomplishes her goal just as she planned. Now, if one person in every location that she went to wrote a short story about what happened with her, those short stories can be combined to create a single story. None of these people would ever have to come together to collaborate on a single thing. They would never have to meet, and they never even have to know about one another. And why is this so? As a free-willed being with her own personality, likes and dislikes, the main character exhibits a consistent person. This is why if multiple people write about her independent of one another, they will all wind up with the same consistent character. And this is even if they feel differently about her. As an example, if one person loves her sense of humor, they would write about the things that she does, as far as her humor is concerned, in a positive way. But if a person who hates her sense of humor wrote about those same things, they would write about them negatively, but the actions themselves would be the same. Along those same lines, her final goal would also be consistent across the stories. She may work towards other goals along the way, but her main goal would be consistent as one reads through these stories. The readers would get a complete narrative that is easily understood, despite the way that the single work was created. And this is how the Bible is possible. A free-willed being, God, exists. And because he moves with purpose, as time moved forward for humanity, he interacted with people when he needed to accomplish a goal. As he interacted with humanity, some of those people wrote down what happened. They wrote about God, who has his own personality, likes, and dislikes. And this is why he's consistent throughout all of these individual works. He has his own goals, which is why plot is cohesive. The writings couldn't have been created from human imagination. And for people who think it did come from human imagination, the Bible is evidence against this. If the Bible did come from human imagination, it would be incomprehensible and would not form a cohesive narrative. People are different and think differently, especially across generations, which is a fact we're all aware of in this day and age. And if there's any doubt to this, then I challenge you to experiment. Tell a group of friends to write a short story about a specific character, just a character and nothing else. Say a female warrior or a male painter, and just see if the resulting short stories could be read as a single book. And these stories would be written by friends, people with similar interests, all living in the same time period. So in conclusion, based on what we know about the Dead Sea Scrolls and about Jewish history, The only way the Bible could exist is if it were written about an actual being accomplishing his own goals while interacting with humanity over the course of thousands of years. I hope you've enjoyed this further examination. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you.